Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle, the Let's Play Blind with Neo Rambler. Right then, an apology to make to Henk van der Linden. I got his comment wrong at the beginning of the last video. I'm not going to explain to you what the comment really was. You'll just have to look at the comment back at part 15 just to make sense of it. And it's not because Henk wasn't being very clear. It was me with my complicated, over-paradoxical mind just being over-complicated and over-paradoxical and not making sense as per usual. But thank you anyway, Henk, for the original comment. It was very nice and interesting. So, with that out of the way, I have been forgiven by Mexander, or Mex's old channel, in that solving the Tetris block puzzles for ages does happen and can happen, because we've been used to solving Tetris block puzzles that have, or sigil blocks I should be really saying, with only 4 sigil blocks at a time. So the fact that they've suddenly got bigger, and we're not used to that, implies that there are going to be future puzzles where it's going to get harder. So yeah, sorry about that, guys and girls, for the end of the last video. I just got stuck in a loop of thought and I couldn't get out of it, and so to pass the time while my mind struggled to get out of it, I had to talk about personal stuff just to pass the time. So I'm very sorry about that, but thank you anyway for being patient with me and listening to that if you did. Right then, so with that all over and done with, we need to, I believe, carry on with more puzzles here, because we have, I believe, another messenger to awake. I think. Let's just double check to make sure I've solved all the Tetris puzzles. I think there's one left I need to do, maybe? Yep, there is. So let's spend some time solving this. And this time, oh, this is a big one. If I can't solve it straight away, then I will cut and come back to it when I have solved it. Okay, so let's give it a go then. Right. Because I'm a bit fresher this time, although having said that, I'm currently ill with a virus. So you'll have to forgive me for sounding a bit, well, rubbisher than usual. We'll see how we get on. I can already tell you now that I've completely messed this up already, and I'm solving the puzzle in the wrong way. But, you know, what are you going to do? Except solve it properly, Neo. Oh, boy. Yep, I don't think I've solved this correctly. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. No, that's not possible. Okay, let's try again then. So I think these pieces need to be not really the way that they are. It might be a good idea to start with these at the bottom, so I'm going to try that. Oh, my dogs are barking now. That implies that somebody's coming up the garden path. I really hope not. Don't think anybody would, but you never know. If they are, I'll have to go double check in a minute. Right, so it could be the delivery man, actually, thinking about it. Oh, I better go check. Ugh, how annoying. I'll tell you what, I'll go and check what's going on with the dogs, and then what I'll do is I'll cut to when I've solved the puzzle. Okay, so back in a bit, hopefully with this puzzle solved, and we can carry on with the game. And the dog's sorted. Okay, after about 10 minutes or so, I have solved it. However, I'm not feeling terribly great. A, because of the virus, and B, because the dogs were barking at nothing again, and I hate it when that happens. And now C, my mouse has decided to interact with every single cable known to man in my room, and it's just going to move by itself, so it's going to mess up the recording. I do apologise about that. But with all that hassle and my brain really sore now and not feeling very well, and I really shouldn't be doing this video while I'm ill, but I want to get one out because I didn't do one yesterday, again, because I wasn't feeling very well. We can try again, so here we go. Hurrah! We solved it. It didn't take too long. Oh, it didn't take as long as last time, but it was still a bummer. It was still a tricky one. Okay then, so with that done then, and another dodgy frame rate again, probably because my hard drive's clicking more than ever. I really do need to get it changed, but again I can't because I haven't got any money. We need to carry on. And another Tetris puzzle. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. These are going to really start making me feel very ill, aren't they? Alright, let's try and solve this then. There is some sort of deduction to this though, so it's not like as if there is some logic to this, I've noticed. I said before in the last video, you know, you have to have played Tetris style puzzles for a long time to sort of really understand how they work. And there is some logic to them. Like you can work out certain combinations with time to solve them, so it's not like as if it's impossible or anything. Although I think this one, I don't know actually. Hold on. Yeah, that hasn't worked. So we've got a square up there which we need to get rid of. So what I'll do is I'll put this one down here and see if we can get this to work. Maybe that's not going to work. I need to maybe put that. No, because then we've got a. That's not going to work. Right. Okay. There is. You can use logic to solve these problems, so it's not like as if it's completely impossible. But I think again, this solution's not going to work. You just have to sort of mess around with it and hope for the best. That's all. Yeah, it's hard to explain, basically. All I'm saying is that maybe I'm just a bit calmer than last time. Oh, well, I was calm last time, actually. I didn't go, actually, that mad. But I knew I couldn't solve it. So, yeah, it wasn't the best of times, but never mind. Right. But you can do it, it does require a certain amount of logic. So that's not going to work, is it? No, that can't work. Put this in like that, no, because then we've got that problem. If we do that, we've got that problem, which doesn't work either. Right, okay. So I think that bottom piece needs to go away then. Perhaps we'll change it for this thing. Like I said, there is logic to it. You just have to try and mentally, in your head, go, well, that didn't work, that didn't work, so what could work? See, there already, again, we've got that block causing problems. So this what we've got going on down here can't be the solution. So all this needs to go. We need to redo this. Hope that we're getting somewhere with it. But it is tricky. Yeah, these are tricky. I mean, Tetris and these sigil puzzles, they are tricky to a certain extent. They are always going to be a bit tricky. Oh, I think we almost solved it there. We almost solved it, but we got that the wrong way around. Oh, what a bummer. That sucks. Right. It's just a question now of how are we going to rearrange this? So that would have been perfect up there. So I think what we'd have to do is swap these round, maybe. We'll see. We'll just got to trial and error it. Again, I should cut, and I will cut in a bit if I can't solve it, I promise. I can't be right, so I need a piece down there. That looks right. Oh, the dogs are barking again. I don't know what's getting them excited, I really don't. But there's nothing out there, so I don't know. Just going to ignore them for now. Probably the one time I ignore them and something bad happens. No, my luck. So that can't be right already. This is not good. I just don't know what's getting them excited. The weather's not the greatest, so it could be the weather's causing some problems. I really don't know. I don't know. Can we do anything with that? Yes, there we go. Look at that. Bit of trial and error. I won't say that I solved that on purpose or solved it intentionally. There was a bit of luck involved. But there you go. We did it. Hooray! Good. Good times. Right, okay. I think we've solved that one. I think we've solved them all. Like I said, forgive me for the dogs barking. What it is, my microphone is extremely sensitive. And I still haven't worked out the correct sort of sensitivity and microphone technique and distance to sit from the microphone to record my voice properly. It's still a work in progress. I mean, I'm only an amateur at this. I don't proclaim to be professional. I have to work on a very tight budget. So, it is what it is what I'm saying. But I'm sure you guys understand. Now, I noticed in the last few videos I'm getting a bit better with sound balance at long last. After nearly 500 videos, I'm nearly there when it comes to sound balance, so I'm happy about that. We are nearly there. The only downside is, of course, my hard drive is on the way out, and things just keep getting... My games are slowing down incredibly. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just quit again for a second, or not quit, but just stop the video for a second, see if I can solve this hard drive problem. So, back in a moment. I mean, obviously I can't fix the hard drive, but see if there's not something in the background causing the problems. Okay, so I've done my best to try and fix the problem. It seems to be a bit more stable now. I just basically rebooted the computer and hopefully that solved it, but hey ho, it is what it is. So if it is glitchy after this, then there's not a lot I can do about it. So, anyway, I found this.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter, that we'd be better off dead. We have a lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me.
Maybe.
I hope you can find something in all those files, a song, a book, a movie, maybe a game, just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
True. I mean, if they cared about it and were passionate about it, then they would. And yet my frame rate is still dodgy. Ugh. Cannot wait for payday to get a hard drive fixed. And get, is it Bandicam or something? Or Hypercam, so Hank can set me up at long last. I need to get it done because I can't keep using fraps forever. This is getting ridiculous. Oh dear. Anyway, aside from my problems, yeah, it depends on the work. I mean, if it's a really good piece of work, fair enough, but I don't think the universe really cares if it existed or not, because you've got to remember the universe is a huge place, and we are a very, 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 very small speck in the universe, and even I'm exaggerating with the size there. We're much smaller than what I've just stated to be as. So we have got that as a problem. But, you know, the universe doesn't know that, and the universe doesn't really care. So, yeah, you know, if you find a piece of work or something that you find exhilarating and wonderful, and it really enlightens and enhances your life in some way, then, yeah, you should protect it. But remember, I believe the primary reason why we make the work that we do, even with my video right now, with my Let's Play channel, is so then when we do pass on, or die, or however it is you want to say it. I don't know why I struggle to say it, but I suppose talking about death is not always an easy thing. But anyway, then, you know, you get remembered in some way, because that's the closest thing we're ever going to have to immortality is that. And oops, jump, my son, jump up the hill. There we go. Otherwise, you shall be forgotten as the man who cannot jump. But anyway, yeah, you know, it's it's a tricky thing, but that's the closest thing you're going to get to immortality if you want to be remembered in that way. So, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. Whee! Blop. Lovely. But yeah, because you think the universe would be better with it, or if the universe didn't have it, it would be better. It would be worse off. I doubt it. I don't think the universe really cares that much, to be honest with you. There was a fantastic poem actually I read a long time ago when I was at school as part of my A-level English language studies we had to do. We didn't spend much time in it, sadly, but I wish we did. But it's only about 5 lines long. And I believe it's called A Man Said to the Universe, and it goes like this. And I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for saying this because of the whole YouTube thing, but anyway, don't care. It goes, A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist. However," said the universe, "that fact alone does not obligate within me a sense of obligation." I've completely messed up that last few lines there, but yeah, basically the poem is arguing that the universe doesn't care. Basically. You need to look it up yourself. I did mess up the last 2 lines there. I can't remember exactly how it was. I think it's something along the lines of, "However," said the universe, "that fact alone does not inspire within me a sense of obligation." It's something like that. The universe is basically saying, so. But hey ho. Anyway, right, so with that revelation out of the way, we have another Tetris puzzle to solve, because these are going to be the bane of my existence. But luckily though, this is quite a straightforward one, and we solve it straight away. Hooray! And now we have awoken another messenger. Who's it gonna be? I don't know. It is a bot, but what is its name? I say it's because I don't know if it's a he, she, or transgender. I don't know. Or gender neutral. Procrastinator Joel Cubed. Oh, well, Procrastinator Joel Cubed, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please, please be my messenger for one and one time only. Procrastinator Joel Cubed. How cool is that? What's that say? Welcome, child. I am one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden worlds. If you are ever in need, seek us out and cry for help. We will do what we can. Thank you, Procrastinator Joel Cubed. That's very kind of you. Right then. So, 2 messengers are sorted. I think there's only one more to go. Do we go and solve that one, or can we be bothered? Yeah, go on then, why not? Might as well. Got to get out of here first though, but just having a quick exploration just to see if there's anything extra knocking about. Doubt it, and if there is, I've probably gone past it. Oh, dearie me. Yes, if I sound a bit heavier than usual, I've got a horrible stinky cold, so I do apologise for me not sounding normal. But then again, when do I ever sound normal? Right, so with that all done, let's just go back and get ourselves our axe again, because we've got to axe the final messenger question, and yes, I will never get tired of using that pun. I really want to get an axe in real life now, just so then I can brandish at people and go, I want to axe you a question! But I won't hurt them with the axe, but I will make out that I will, but I won't. If any of that made sense. Right, is my axe lying about here? No, it's disappeared, hasn't it? God darn it, axe. I want my axe back. Off we go. We're going to go back to World C to pick up the axe. I wish, though, once you found the first axe, like, it would spawn in all the other locations, so you didn't have to, like, pick it up and then take it to the other ones again and again. But then again, this game needs a bit of padding, so I'll accept it. Right, so let's go and take out this last message. Well, not take him out, but or her out. Let's just go and unlock him, shall we? Or her, or it. Ugh, it's so difficult being correct these days. That's probably why we don't bother. We're very prejudiced people. Well, no, we're not, but that's why we have prejudice, I should say. It's just less work. We do like to be lazy. We, as a species, are lazy for the most part, and you know, the universe itself is lazy. It wants to be at its lowest energy state possible, like we do. So even though you might argue, no, I work really hard, and I'm like, you know, I work hard for my living, I do a lot of work for others, I'm really, really up and about and energetic, thank you very much, Neo, you general prat. You insulting twat, all that MacGuffin. Yeah, I'm sure you are, but in hindsight, though, you still want to be lazy. We all do. We all want the easy life. You work hard so that you can satisfy your needs. You know, satisfy the needs for you to feel obligated, purposeful, and feel like you've done something well and good and worthy to be remembered by. But again, once you've done that, then you can be lazy in peace. I mean, we don't want to be lazy and be guilty, because that's not being lazy. You just end up worrying about why you're being lazy. But there you go. See? Again, probably being a horrible, general, selfish prat there, and I'm sure people do like to work hard and be charitable and just work hard and make money in general because they want to. That's their drive. That, for them, is relaxing. I don't see the logic in that, but then again, if I don't see it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Right, anyway, before I carry on insulting people's hard work and efforts, and I apologise if I have, please keep doing it, and please, please work hard. Not for my benefit, just for the sake that that's what you want to do. Don't let anybody ever put you off, including me. We need to axe another messenger question. You can tell that I'm not feeling very well, because I'm just really not focused today, or as focused as I usually am. Again, I don't know why I keep saying that, because I'm not focused at all. So again, why do I keep apologising for not being as focused as I am when I'm never focused anyway? What's there to apologise? Do you see what I mean? I can't be lazy. I try really hard to be lazy, but I end up feeling guilty and all that. So, you know, I have my problems too. I work hard to be lazy, and it's difficult. Ah, dear. Right, anyway, so I believe this is the last messenger. Well, it's the last one I'm going to do for a while. Ooh, this is... I really want to go visit these places. Why can't these places really exist? These are so beautiful places. I don't know. Anyway, more Tetris puzzles. Luckily, that was a small one to begin with, so this should be quite straightforward to solve. He says. Nope, we already made a mistake there, so we know that can't be right. Right. Nope, that's not right either. Nope, that's not right. There's only so many solutions to this, Neo. You can't mess this up. Except when you mess this up. Neo's messed it up again. He's good at doing that. Do 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 do. No! Darn! Biscuits of the butt. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure somebody can work it out. Right. Yay! There we go. Lucky me. So that's the laser bit. Good, good, good. This seems like quite a small place, so I'm hoping that that is the case. And that this is not a hard puzzle at all. Except for the... Oh, Jesus. I'm going to be here all day with this one. Oh, balls. Oh, no. Really? Oh, excuse me. Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my brain. It needed oxygen. And it's tired. And now it's not doing anything else. Oh, boy. This is going to be a hard one. I wish somebody said that of the female gender, but that's beside the point. Right, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing or whether what I'm doing is right. All I do know is I am wrong. And I already think I've flubbed this up already. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I know I flipped this up. Well, I mean, that's a good start. I mean, you know. Fine. Don't need these extra bits here. Don't know what you're on about. This is all gonna go. Right. We need to get rid of that piece, don't we? It's probably so that these pieces aren't supposed to be where they're at. That's the problem. So if I park that there, let's see where we can go from here. Can do that. We can also do that. That's quite good, but then that leaves us with that problem over there. This is a bit of a bummer. Pop that there. Is that going to help us? Really? Right, so that's got to go. Maybe if we keep that there for now. What about if we pop this down here? That's looking pretty good. Okay. That's not so good, right. Let's have a look. So we pop that there. Pop that there. That's not going to work, is it? Darn! Unless we do this, I suppose. Hang on. Not over till the fat lady sings. I don't know why. I don't know why she has to sing for it to be over. No, I don't think this is going to work, is it? Yeah. No. Something tells me I've messed this up again. Yes. Darn! So we can do something around here. Again, if I get completely stuck, I will re-edit this, don't worry. But not for, I like to try and solve it. You know what I'm like. Ooh, that wasn't that wasn't bad, but not actually. That's still not the right answer. Darn! Nope. Right. No, stay there. No, stay there. Stay there. It's okay. It's okay, T-piece. I got you. Oh, come on, rotate. Oh, my RB button is so knackered. I don't know why my RB button's knackered. This is a brand new Xbox 360 wired controller. I don't know why the RB button isn't working. I haven't done anything to the controller. At least I don't think I have anyway. Perhaps I didn't. I didn't realise. I hope not. Anyway. Darn, this is not working, is it? What if we do that? Then we need another T-piece then, don't we? Yeah, this is going to take some time, isn't it? Oh god. Yeah. Perhaps we have to put the square piece in the corner. Maybe that's what the problem is. No, I say that, and then all of a sudden we're stuck with this malarkey. Hang on. If we put that like that. No, go down there. There we go. And then put this square piece here. No, that's not going to work. If we put this piece over there, what's that going to do? Ooh, it might work. It doesn't work. Oh, I was so close. Grrr. Is that going to work? No. Ah, does that work? Oh, that works. Hang on. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because then we've got this column bit here, which we can't satisfy. Unless we satisfy it like that. No, because then we're back to that problem again. Arrgh. We're so close and yet so far. That's not going to work, is it? No. Darn. Unless, hang on, if we put that there. Oh no, go on. That's it. Now, if we put that across like that. Ooh, hang on, we might be onto something. No, not quite. So close. Oh, look how close we got as well. Oh, the pain. Look how close we got. Oh, so painful. Oh dear. It's just basically it's just trying to move pieces about until you get somewhere. That's the problem. I just don't know what the correct thing. I just don't know what the correct way to do these puzzles are. You know, they are tricky. They're tricky puzzles. They're very tricky puzzles. Like this has got to. Maybe this goes like that. I don't know. No, because then we've got that gap in the way. Then. Still gaps in the way. Arg. Still gaps. Oh, no, hang on there. It's not a gap there. And then I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I hate these puzzles. It just takes so long. I don't mind Tetris. Tetris is always a fun game, but at least with Tetris, like, there's no actual solution to get. You just need to keep going until you can't go any further. So you're kind of like solving things on the spot and reacting to situations as they progress. It's quite a straightforward concept. Yes! Look at that! Oh! Oh, what a G! Oh! Oh, what a G! What a G! That is impressive! Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm having an orgasm. Oh, there's a thing! It's a mallet.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life.
Yes, I know.
It's a process that takes millions of years.
I know.
But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries.
Well, not everything.
I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Yeah. So? What's your point? You know, I mean, we are gods in our own right. So, yes, as controversial as that sounds, we are, because we've got the ability to do what God apparently has the ability to. Which makes you wonder, is God really a human concept? Because at the end of the day, what he can do, we can do too. To a certain degree, you know? It's just that God is made out to be able to do everything without question. But, you know, it's I don't dislike religion or anything. I'm not anti-religious or anything. But I do believe that it's not... I don't know. It's a hard thing. Me and religion, you know, it's one of those subjects and topic areas where I will believe in the concept of a God quite happily. I don't have a problem with that. If people believe in a God or gods, I'm fine with that. But I don't know really when it comes to I don't know if there is a God or not. I don't know. And nobody does really. That's the whole point. And people go, oh, you're supposed to have faith. But I can't, like I said before, I can't have faith in things. It just doesn't make sense. I cannot have blind faith in things. I cannot. I have to have proof. There has to be evidence. There has to be proof. If there isn't evidence or proof, I'm not interested. And I know that sounds a bit selfish and harsh, but that's just it, you know. And you could argue that there is proof for a God out there. Maybe there is, but the proof that's being presented is not proof enough for me. That's all. To me, it's not proof. But I don't know, maybe God's human too, and that's the whole point. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, let's not talk about it. I don't fully understand it. I'm not qualified. Let's carry on with this terrible puzzle solving, which is actually turning out to be harder than the last few. Why is this turning out to be harder? This should be pretty straightforward. This shouldn't be hard. I blame ducks. Ducks. I blame the ducks. This is the ducks' fault. The ducks have taken over my ability to solve puzzles. I hate ducks. I don't hate ducks. I like ducks, but ducks are cool, yo. But not when they're behaving like this. Not when they're behaving like this. Why? Why is this so hard? I'm like moaning like a little kid now. I'm like, can't solve the puzzle. My mum's like, dude, you're 26 years old. Go and get a real job and move out my house. And I'm like, I've got a job. And they're like, yeah, but a real one. And I'm like, it is a real job. And they're like, yeah, but nothing. Oh, my mum. Right, anyway. This is not helping. This is not easy. Something tells me these top... This is hard. This is really hard. This one's... God damn it. These are usually pretty straightforward puzzles. How am I not able to solve this one? Oh, dearie me. Is there any hope for me? Is there any hope for me out there in this world? The answer is, why are you even asking that question? Of course there isn't, you dumb boss. And I'm like, that's a very mean thing to say. And they're like, that's because you're stupid. And I'm like, you're right, I'm so stupid. Oh, back to this solution again. Come on, stop doing this game. I don't like it when you do this. I want you to be fair and, you know, crazy and legitimate stuff. God! Gang! Yeah! Blaming bloody puzzles. Right. Oh god, I've got cramp in my leg now. This puzzle's giving me cramp, bro. Oh, dearie me. Oh, god, I'm back here again. Oh. 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 Oh, I love that. I love Red Dwarf. Right, anyway. Are we getting anywhere? Are we getting anywhere? Oh, come on. This is so mean. Hate your game. Why have you been reduced to bloody puzzles? I don't like it. Well, no, I'm telling a lie. Why result to yes! Oh, thank Christ. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Oh, dearie me. No, I take it back. Not puzzle. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, God. Is this a big one? Oh, it's a big one. Why? I don't want a big one. Oh, blimey. I suppose I don't actually have to do this. This is probably, and I believe, entirely optional. So why am I solving it? I really don't know. I just am. I just feel like solving it, you know? Ah. Oh, so so close. That's the only piece as well. Darn. So that's obviously not right then. I'm going to whack that at the top then, see what that does. That's got to... God, I hate these long pieces. I'll tell you now, it's the long pieces I hate. I'm very prejudiced against long pieces. Don't like them. Can I do that? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yes, look at that. Oh, I don't know how I managed that. Oh, take luck on that one. Thank you, game. Thank you for being merciful. Oh. Oh. God, I never want to see another Tetris game again. Whatevers. Anyway. Happy days. Let's get this final messenger then. That's that then. Where's the old, where's the other connector? Where have I done with it? There he is. Oh boy. Oh, it's alright. It's because I'm not feeling very well. I'm ill. I've got a bit of swelling in my gums as well. I'm having to rinse my mouth out with bicarbonate of soda and salt water. It's really painful, but it's a good old solution to try and get rid of any ulcers and stuff. It does work. It takes a few days and about 2 or 3 washings out a day, probably 2 really, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening before you go to bed. And you really have to have very salty or bicarbonate soda full of water. Like, it has to be like seawater level and beyond. But do it, and it saves you so much problems with the dentist. I forgot with these last time. Oh, sorry, messenger number 2. I forgot the graves inscriptions. My bad. Oops. All right, let's read these while we're here. Without the word of Elohim in our hearts, we are nothing. Lies. I shall remember the names of the dead in eternity. No, you won't. I shall bring knowledge and healing to the children of Elohim, dude. No, you won't. I shall protect the garden of worlds in eternity. Why? It's eternal. My counsel will guide the children of Elohim to glory. Remember, everything is merely a premise in the grand equation. And I only chose this path so I could print these words. It's all a lie, there is no point. Now, Mex98, you have the right answer, sir. You have the right answer. Procrastinator Joel Cubed, you're actually quite philosophically correct. So, whoever's the last messenger, you are correct. You are correct, you lot. Well done. Well done, my sons. Right, let's try and uphold their legacy with another bloody Tetris puzzle, because they just don't stop coming, do they? Ugh. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying that this is a bad gameplay mechanic or anything. I'm just not very good at these, that's all. It's my own downfall. I don't solve these systematically or logically. It's just... ugh. Well, no, I've got better. Well, I'm getting better, but... oh, no, mess this up really. Oh, no, not yet. Not necessarily yet. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Whatever phone that needs holding, it needs to be held. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, look at that! First time luck. He fluked it first time. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I am the master fluker. Woo! Oh, yes. I'm glad they're not zombies, though. I mean, if it opened up and there was either nothing in there or a zombie, I'd be annoyed. So, who are you? Uriel 4. So we've had Mex98, Procrastinate Joe Q, Uriel 4. Does that mean that there's other messengers? Like, Barakel, Surreal, Azrael, and that one? Is there more than 3 then? There probably is, actually. Alright. Maybe there is. I'd imagine there is, actually. Oh well, whatever. Point being is we've done 3 for now. That'll do for now. We need to get back to more puzzle solving. Oh god, my head. Oh, it's in a really bad state. Anyway, messenger done. Happy days. The only downside is now is I've completely forgotten which world we left. I think, judging by the numbers that are doled out, I think we're on world 6 now. Yes, we're on world 6. So that makes sense. Right, so let's go to World 6 and have a quick look. Then we should end the video here. Oh, no, I tell a lie.
When you overcome one of my trials, do you not feel the pleasure of having discovered the proper order of things? That is the spark of Elohim within you.
Oh, Elohim. Sorry,
to
I forgot
create
Elohim.
order from chaos. And therein is revealed the true meaning of our sigils.
Well, I agree that there is some satisfaction to solving something that is, you know, in pieces, i.e. like a jigsaw puzzle or a Tetris puzzle, there is some satisfaction once you've actually solved it. You do get a hit of happiness. So I get that, but my only conundrum with it is that entropy is the study of chaos. It's the study of things just in disorder. And eventually things... I can't remember if things, if left to their own devices, eventually order themselves or not. I can't remember. Or whether they go into a state of sort of permanent disorder, where they're like on an equilibrium balance type thing. A state of equilibrium, I should say. So there's still disorder going on, but it's become predictable. Like it's like in a stable form of instability. I have no idea. I never quite understood it when I was at university. It was always something that eluded me. It is a tricky concept, entropy. Yeah, I mean, maybe. But, I mean, you do get that hit when you've solved something or done something and you've completed something. Especially if you're theorising about something, then yes, it feels really satisfying. And I don't know why we get that as a human being. Perhaps we'll never know, you know? But we do get that satisfaction, so... We're obviously here to try and create order out of chaos, or at least get pleasure out of creating order out of chaos. But why, though, I don't know. I seek words to describe it, but fail. It is the overwhelming feeling that something on the edge of my understanding is very, very wrong. Oh god, I get that every second of every day. I feel that I am not meant for this world. Again, I get that every second of every day. But I'm not able to conceptualise alternatives. Again, that pretty much summarises my mental state right there and now. And then the name or the identity is version 0.0.0666N. That's pretty much me in a nutshell right there. If you wanted to summarise me, there. I'm a computer program. You're a computer program. Elohim's a computer program. Get over it! And that's probably the answer I actually need to listen to. Thank you, Heisenstein. Those are two statements that summarise where I need to be, where I'm at and where I need to be. Right then, before we finish this video then, we need to talk to the computer. Or not talk to it, but read some stuff. But why, the dying man said, do the gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron and the gates of light? Why the abominable demons guarding the path? Why must our heart be judged to be as light as the feather of Mart? Why is the road to Aru so difficult? The scribe considered these words. Some say that once the paths to Aru were open, but too many sinners came, and the gods made the paths perilous to keep sin at bay. Others say that, being mortals, number 3, we cannot be worthy of Aru unless we walk the path of Osiris, and so become Osiris ourselves. But I believe that Aru could never be reached elsewhere, for like the mountain path must be steep, the path to Aru must be fraught with peril. As steepness and mountain are one, so are peril and paradise. They are inextricable. They create each other. That's profound. Number 1. There is an interesting parallel to this phrase in the penitential psalm. Psalms? Number 2. Here the scribe appears to be speaking out of Osiris, meaning the soul of the deceased, not the god himself. And number 3. Interesting. From Aurora Kelvin to Ian mailing list. Subject RE Progress Report 16. This is extremely worrying. If the link doesn't work, the whole project will lead to nothing. The hardware team must recheck everything ASAP. Guys, stop panicking. Look at your code again. In fact, look at line number 217 in datatransfer.c. or full stop. What are those two symbols just before the code? Hash or slash. That's right. The code... No, it's slash, isn't it? Yeah, /. Or is it backwards? Oh, I don't know. That's right. The code that actually initiates the transfers wasn't even running. I'm guessing you weren't testing anything or something yesterday and forgot to decommentify it? Or decommentify it? The hardware isn't broken, your brains are. Lol, love Aurora. God, we all love a show-off, don't we? The whole assembly stood a while silent and collected. Let us return, said Rosales, from this scene of mortality. How gloomy would be these mansions of the dead to him who did not know that he should never die. That what now acts shall continue its agency, and what now thinks shall think on forever. That's Resident Evil logic if I'd ever seen that. Archive. 1759 CE to F991. Johnson Samuel, error 556. Homage to you, Osiris, Lord of Eternity, King of the Gods, whose names are manifold, whose forms are holy, your being of hidden form in the temples, whose car is holy. All the gods praise you, for you are the Those that lie here, stretched before us, the wise and the powerful of ancient times, warn us to remember the shortness of our present state. They were perhaps snatched away while they were busy, like us, in the choice of life. Oh, isn't that profound? Right, okay, I'm going to end the video. So in the next one then, we shall solve these puzzles and hopefully get to world number C properly this time. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. Apologies for the boring old Tetris puzzle solving, but it's all done. If there are any more messengers, let us know. I believe that there are, but if they are, where are they? And if they require stars to get to, I might ignore them. But other than that, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well, and I hope to see you in the next video.